All right, all right. This is your Monday morning with Kelly Walker Slaughter, your host of Warren First 931. It has already been a busy morning getting everything geared up, and this is going to be a quick podcast today because I do have an event going on right smack down after this event. But with that said, tons of stuff are also going on this weekend. I do ask if there is an event out there that is important to you, make sure you get it to me. Several ways you can do that. You can always, and I'm going to put all this on here. You can follow me, message me, or follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, and Audible. You can also join our text club, and by joining our text club, you can send me text messages that way too. Text the keyword or text the number 81010 and message at Warren 931. And again, that is all a Remind app. Very simple, very easy. Another way to stay in the know with us is our Local Voice newsletter. Text the keyword Local Voice to number 931-305-0869. And that is also a direct line to me, whether you need to call me or text me. And I promise I will message you back with all the details of what I need from you. Another way to get your information to me is by email. Over the weekend, I did a lot of email cleanup. So I do apologize because there was a lot of messaging going back and forth through a lot of people. With that said, I want to give a shout out to Alexis. She is with TAP, and they are having a August 17th, like a back to school bash, but for teachers. Now, TAP is going to be either it's at the Warren Arts Building. I'm trying to see if it's got the door. Okay, so the location is 5482 Manchester Highway in Morrison. And I was trying to see if it talks about where the location is. Let's see. So if everybody remembers TAP, they used to be at the Victory Center on Manchester Highway, and now they're going to move next door to the old Warren Arts Building. And their first show coming back is going to be on August the 17th, and it's their annual Back to School Bash. They're focusing more on keeping teachers stocked up this year. So with that said, I'll go back to the post. Teachers are going to get in free, but for adults, it's $10. Kids 6 to 12 is $8, and 5 and under is free. And TAP is a Tennessee All-Pro Wrestling league. And again, like I said, teachers are free. Doors open up at 7, and the bell time is at 8 p.m. They're asking for school supplies, teachers' baskets, and food and more. And it says up here, oops, and it went away. Because I want to make sure I tell you exactly. It will be our annual back to school bash, which is what we normally do. But I feel as though Warren County did a tremendous job on the backpacks this year. We want to help out our teachers. She said, my grandmother was a retired teacher from Morrison Elementary this past May and was teaching there for over 10 years. So we really love our teachers and staff. We will do annual events for the community every holiday. Their biggest show of the year, Morrison Mayhem, happens in December and Christmas time. 200 people during large events. So again, that is TAP, and they're going to be having their teacher supplies. So bring some supplies there, donate, that'd be great. But the Tennessee All-Pro Wrestling is going to have an event on August the 17th, starting at 7 p.m. And remember, teachers get in free. All right. Another thing that was sent on my email that I want to make sure to get out there as well to you guys is the tremendous amount of ribbon cuttings coming up this week. And that is also going on today. Of course, if you missed the Ronald Renovations ribbon cutting last Friday, oh my gosh, it's so great seeing these young kids get these businesses started, and it just reaffirms how Warren County keeps it growing and continuous. The McKay Wealth is having theirs today at 3 o'clock. They're located at 1014 South Chancery Street in Unit 2. And if anybody wants to know where that's at, it's like right before you get to USA Gym. So it used to be the consultant area that Mr. Davis used to be at, but they moved their offices somewhere else. I don't know where. But that McKay Wealth is now moving into that building next door to USA Gym. And then on the 16th of this week, the Crafty Hut is going to be doing theirs. Now, the McKay Wealth is today at 3 o'clock. The Crafty Hut is this Friday at 11:30. The ribbon cutting for McMinnville Electric Systems vehicle charging station is going to be on. Okay. She might have meant to say 8:23. It's going to be on 8:23 at 10 a.m. located at 1559 Sparta Highway. That's going to be in front of the Montlow and behind the hospital. The Aaron Massot Edward Jones Financial Advisors ribbon cutting is going to be on the 27th of August at 11:30, and they're going to be at the Chambers Community Room. And then lastly, the Clean Machine on Sparta Road Veterinarian Clinic. The Clean Machine, Sparta Road Vet Clinic, and Lifelong are to be announced. So there's even 3 more to be announced. So again, crazy. But if you can't be out there at the McKay Red Ribbon Cutting today, no worries. I'll be out there live broadcasting. So you can check that out too. I did get to talk to Vanessa Miller over the weekend, and she is helping out Meals on Wheels this coming of the month, and it's called, the fundraiser is called Spinning Our Wheels for Meals, and it says all details and the events are attached in this email. Another thing is collecting auction items. I look forward to chatting with you. She's going to come on the show with us on the 20th. But Spinning Our Wheels for Meals fundraiser is going to be right now, as far as sponsorships goes, they have gold or silver. The event's going to be on October the 15th. Doors open up at 5:30, dinner at 6. It's going to be at the Bridgestone Learning Center outdoor the pavilion. It's a barbecue dinner with a live band, a short presentation during the dinner with a live auction following the Donald Hillis Realty. Come meet the team behind the Meals on Wheels and help make a difference. And that, again, is called Spinning for Wheels on Meals. There's sponsorships available. We'll make sure to post these as we get closer to time. But yeah, so look that up. Vanessa Miller, she's over that this year, and she's going to come and talk to us on August the 20th a little bit more. So if you want to sponsor a table and things like that, there's ways to do that. We'll talk to you about it closer to our meeting. And then some great news in our newsletter. I want everybody to make sure this was the last newsletter was last week. We're going to do schedules for the school because thanks to one of my good friends, I have the fair schedule. So the fair schedule will be put in our newsletter from now till fair time so people can get a game plan for what to do for the fair. And with that said, going over it right quick. Of course, on Friday, it starts Friday, September the 6th, and it's going to go on until Saturday, September the 15th, which of course Sunday, September the 15th, that's like pickup days. But the 6th through the 15th is the tentative fair schedule. Now, some stuff on here is to be announced. But with that said, we do have a lot of things coming up. Like, for example, if you have a kid that loves to sing and entertain like my little boy does, my big boy, I should say now, he's a 4th grader. He would hate me to say my little boy. But we are going to do Kelly and Friends karaoke contest again. And so I'm looking for any, from, we could say whether they can sing a full song or not, or just look cute and entertaining. So from birth to, we'll say, 17 years of age, if you can come and do the Kelly and Friends karaoke contest, I'll give more details on that with a flyer and everything as well, so we can all stay in the know on that. But again, I want to make this as big and impressive as possible because I do think the kids have a voice. And to top it all off, what I am going to put in there, the winner of my karaoke contest that night, which I think is on a Tuesday night off the top of my head. I have it all written down in my car. I'm going to let them sing at the intermission at the adult show on Friday. So little incentive there. Because that's where I got my start, is doing karaoke on, getting my big hit with, you never know who's going to hear you. Let's just say that. But with that said, I just think it's great. All the cool mini multiple events that the fair has to offer to our community. And I'm just one of them. So, but I will be posting the schedule in our newsletter from now till the fair ends. So we're all on the same page. I want to recap my weekend. It was crazy busy, but I loved it. Started off at the 13th annual car show with Families in Crisis. Okay. We'll just have to get with her in just a second. People are texting me. It's like a lot going on. But with that said, close to or over 300 cars were in attendance. I know at least 206 cars were entered for, the judging part, but then other cars came in just to park to show off their car. So, and at Champion Chevrolet, Alex and Amanda Nave, love you guys. It's always a blessing to hang out with y'all and be a part of this with you. But with that said, we couldn't do it without them. But their entire parking lot was completely covered. Like even in the gaps where the car, you would like drive your car around or be able to walk, we had to put cars in that as well. And it started at 10 a.m. and it didn't end until almost 4 o'clock. Oh my gosh, yes. But lots of money was raised. Thanks to everybody that donated my part for my little mini fundraiser, Music for a Cause, which all the money that was donated from the song requests that day went back to the girls at Families in Crisis. And also, too, thanks to TCAT, Randy England and them, and Dwayne and all them folks that came on the show with us and talked, and Melissa that talked with us. It was really neat seeing what TCAT has all to offer now as it keeps growing and expanding as well. And of course, they gave us the new great news about the breaking ground in the McMinnville and Manchester area. So I think it's going to be great. And one cool thing that TCAT was doing there at the car show was making custom license plates, like engraved customs license plate. And we actually, got one made ourselves. I don't have it on me right now because it's at the house, but it's just really neat. And they did donations for those as well. And that money went to Families in Crisis. So again, it was an amazing turnout. Christy and all of them did a phenomenal job. The ladies at Families in Crisis, Blaine, everybody that was a part of this, because we couldn't do it without the group. The silent auction went great as well. Thanks to everybody that donated to that too. I know I saw Black Rifle Coffee. I saw Gateway Tire and Service Center had some stuff there. It was just a lot of items. But again, you can check out all the information, all the cool stuff that was there, courtesy of the social media guru, my cousin Madeline Stubblefield. She took all the pictures and all that stuff. It was just really neat. And shout out to my girl, Missy Teleferro, for being my little helper assistant as well. I could have done my little extra things without her there and helping me run it. So again, if you missed that, for shame on you. We had a lot of new and different types of cars. Even one car I do want to talk about. We did while I was out there, I did do some videotaping, and I got to talk to Paul. He was the owner of the Pontiac that we showcased in the background. And then we got to interview him about how all the intricate parts, how he built it. And this vehicle only comes out once every 5 years. And it was just really neat to even get to sit in it and just to talk about it and learn about that car. because I don't know a lot about cars, but that car has a lot of intricate parts. And Paul was very informative, and you can see that in the interview that we done with him. Also, after we all got said and done at the car show, we had a rush home cleanup because Dina Carter was in town Saturday night. And we got to listen to her, and Kennedy was the opening act. And me and my son was, that was another part 2 of Families in Crisis. They were running the concession stands, and we helped doing the ushering part. And let me tell you, as the old saying goes, my dogs were barking. I did not feel my toes for a couple of days. I finally feel like my big toe again today. With that said, it was a great weekend of stuff, and I missed a lot of events. Like the Trolley had its back to school stuff bash. Northside Baptist had their back to school, or their first full week school bash, just having fun, with games and such. But in the newsletter, please watch it, as we're going to update everybody on the stories and what happened over the weekend and last week, and talking about what's coming up for the next couple of weeks. We try to keep y'all all informed and all that stuff. If you're not a part of the text club, text the number 81010, and then the name at the bottom in the message type at Warren 931. And that's going to get you in the part of the Remind app. If you already have the Remind app, don't worry. Just follow the steps, because I had to show a girl at Kimmy's Tea Room how to do it, because she stopped and she's like, I can't get in it. And I'm like, yeah, you can. Just follow the instructions. And so we did it with her, and she got it done. But other than that, let's just do a couple of hits that I saw on Facebook this morning. Let's go, as I say. Young Men United, their cornhole tournament is coming up this Saturday on the 17th at the YMU Center at 103 Bernard Drive in McMinnville. Of course, that's the gym up there. $50 per entry or per team to enter competitive and social tournaments. Cash prizes, first place is $300, second place is $200, and third place is $100. All proceeds, of course, benefit Young Men United. Let's see. Is that tonight? No, that's this week. 2 home district games this week equal perfect first week for the Warren County Middle School volleyball team. On the 14th, they're going to be against North Franklin. And then on the 15th, they're going to play against Coffee County. And that's the Warren County Middle School volleyball team. So good luck to you, Pioneer girls. We talked about Young Men United. Let's see. The Butcher on Main. Some exciting news. I saw this. I was going to ask Jackie about it. It's Seafood and Fish Friday, August the 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Many varieties of fresh seafood and fresh fish. They're going to have scallops, lobster tails, crab cakes, shrimp, cooked, raw, peeled, and many sizes. They're going to have mahi-mahi, yellowfin tuna, sea bass, red snapper, grouper, trout, halibut, salmon, cod, catfish, walleye, perch, tilapia, and orange roughy. Is that how I'm going to say it? But again, if you have not, we actually, over the weekend, we got some cut meat from the Butcher on Main, and it was so good, guys. So yummy. My husband and my brother did some grilling out with the steaks, and we had baked potatoes, and so good. I'm just so grateful that we have like a place like that now here in town with some good meat cuts. Let's see. Bobcat of McMinnville, it says, join us in welcoming our new branch manager here at Bobcat of McMinnville, Alexis Verzon. We're excited to see what great impact she will have on us and the community. So congratulations to her. Let's see. Again, we've talked about this several weeks now. Auditions for Alice in Wonderland are happening soon at the Park Theater. We hope to see you there. There is a slight time change. And again, all this information you can get on the Warren Arts page. They have moved the time for August the 27th. We apologize for the inconvenience. Auditions for Allison in Wonderland Jr. are here. So August the 26th is 3:30 to 5, and August the 27th is 6 to 7:15. It's going to be at the Park Theater. You only need to attend one audition day. Ages 5th grade through 12th grade. Hope to see y'all there. Please come pretend to do a short read from the script and a short piece from a song and a dance we will work through. Have a song of your choosing prepared if needed. So, again, there you go. I'm going to share that as well. Let's see. Thanks to Citizens Tri-County Bank as well. I just remembered to say that before I forget, at the Families in Crisis, letting them borrow their food mobile. Garrettson and Stones has railroad ties for sale, $18 until October the 1st. Call for pricing. You can call them at 931-954-6090 or come see them at 8220 McMinnville Highway in Morrison. Magnus Library, which again, I saw these cute earrings while I was actually at the car show. Shout out to Leilani Abernathy, Alabatten. I can never say it right. But anyway, she knows who it is. Sorry, Sydney. I tried my best. But the Magnus Library is doing an origami lesson, it looks like, every second and fourth Friday at 1 p.m. in the meeting room. The instructor is Marissa, and it gives all the dates on what you're going to be learning. Any age is welcome that can fold paper, take direction, and use scissors when needed. No sign-ups are needed. How neat is that? Let's see. How cute are those? Let's see. Another thing we're bringing back this week in our newsletter is the Second Chance page. We're going to be showcasing 2 animals a week. So be watching for that. What is this? No, not what I wanted. Okay, the Tennessee Promise for homeschool students in Warren County, Tennessee. 2 years free college. Apply online at collegefortn.org/Tennessee Promise or contact an AIRS counselor for more information. Grace Young, you do grace.young at the airsfoundation.org. She sent me that. What is this one? Okay. And then let's see. And again, we talked about this too. Honoring Veterans Car Show. That is coming up on Saturday, September the 14th. We talked a little bit about that, but Heroes and Hot Rods is about raising awareness and funds for veterans in Middle Tennessee. They're going to have live music, raffles, vendors, food, and drink. And that is going to be at 5290 Shellsford Road in McMinnville. Show is open to all years, makes and models, no awards and registration. Come on out and honor our Tennessee veterans. Contact Iconic Speed and Design at 661-340-9510. I think I got all those messages taken care of as well. Last but definitely not least, and I'll leave y'all with this, the Farm to Table is on August the 24th. There's a lot of events going on each weekend, and I know you got to make choices on which one to go to. Because as of right now, I know that we got Farm to Table on August the 24th. Relay for Life is going on at the detention. And then the Deplorables dinner is also that night in Van Buren that I was told about. But with that said, talking about the fundraiser for revitalization, that's what the Farm to Table is all about. It's at 6 p.m. at the Farmers Market. Tickets are $100 per person. It's a family-style dinner with wine, beer, and specialty cocktails, live music, and silent auction, food and decor provided by local farmers. Now, on the menu, there's going to be hors d'oeuvres, charcuterie cups, and summer salads. Entrees is a flight of beef, hickory smoked chicken with blackberry glaze, and then sides are roasted garlic potatoes, corn, cream corn souffle, and desserts, carrot cake, and fruit pizza. Now, the meals are being provided by Collins River Barbecue, Begonias, Juicy's, Oh Sugar, and Vanilla Bean Company. And again, this wouldn't be possible without all the amazing sponsors. Shout out to Bank Pack, also Main Street Media, Helen Hines Nursery, Security Federal Savings Bank, Lemon, First National Bank, Citizens Tri-County, MES, Bridgestone, Ben Lomond, The Whale, let me zoom in, Pure Wealth, and Calf Killer Beer. So if you want more information on that, please contact Main Street McMinnville. Ask for Jennifer Meredith. She will get you hooked up. I'm going to try to get her in sometime this week, and we're going to get some more information and details on that as well. And I want to say that is it for today. I do want to say one more thing, and then I'm done. I want to say congratulations to Marty Cantrell. Love that man. He is such a hoot, and he loves his community. But he, after 32 years of the good, the bad, and the ugly, has now retired from the McMinnville City Masters Patrol Officer. We will miss him and all of his experience, as well as the memories throughout the years. It has been an absolute honor and never a dull moment working with him, for sure. Marty chose to leave without allowing us to give him a big send-off, which is typical. He doesn't like stuff like that. Congratulations again to Marty Cantrell, and enjoy your retirement. And so they gave him a plaque and everything. How nice was that? Again, enjoy that retirement, Marty. It is well deserved for sure. All right. So with that said, that is it for today. I know it was a quick one. It was a rush one, but I have a 9:30 I got to get to, and I got to pack all this down. But remember, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and Audible. We're all on that now. You can hear us. I worked over the weekend troubleshooting a lot of our Spotify issues. I think I have fixed it. Again, it is what it is. Other ways to stay connected with us, besides messaging us through those programs, get your phone out, type in 81010, and in the message type @Warren931. And then that's going to set you up to be a part of our text club through the Remind app. It's just something easy and it's simple, guys. And I had a text club going, and unfortunately it won't let me group text privately. You would see everybody's phone number, and I don't think you don't want everybody to have your phone number. So, and then lastly, don't forget to join if you want the digital copy of our newsletter for this week, for August the 12th. If you want that digital copy sent to you today or tomorrow or any this week, like I have done for some folks, text the keyword local voice to 931-305-0869. Other than that, I love you guys. It's been a blast. I know we didn't get through community events and stuff like that, but thanks to and the weather, I just thought of that. But thanks to Reddit Brown Ford for being a sponsor to that as well. Take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.